Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Test Jones. So today again a very interesting topic I'm going to deal with, and the topic is stub and drive in testing. So stub and drive, this is not the common term because rarely as a tester you will be using this term in your organization. But this is very important and very interesting term which as a tester you should know. So what do you mean by the stub and drive? So before going into this topic, I would like to discuss few things which is a prerequisite for this. First is top to bottom approach and bottom to top approach in testing. So when we do the integration testing in the sense we should have the more than one sub feature or feature developed, and there should be dependency between these two features. There should be data transfer between one feature to other feature. So that is the main basic agenda of the integration testing. So what is the top to bottom approach and bottom to top approach in integration testing? I would like to explain this topic with the help of very good example, and the example is Gmail application. So here I will take the two modules. First is the trash, second is the inbox. If I'm logging successfully in the Gmail application, after that the home will appear. I will go inside the inbox and I will be seeing so many messages there. Suppose if I am doing the top to bottom approach, top in the sense first module is like home page where we land after successful login. After that, I will be seeing the inbox. From inbox, if I will delete something, where it will go to the trash. So the flow will be like login page, home page, inbox, and then trash. This is the top to bottom approach if I'm doing the testing like this. So the sequence will be like first is the login page, home page, then inbox and trash. So this is the one flow. This is known as the top to bottom approach. Okay, suppose if we want to follow the reverse approach, suppose by mistaken I have deleted something, or suppose if I want to test once, I will do the undo on the delete messages, and that should be again appear on the inbox. Again from there I will navigate to the home page, and from the home page I will just do the logout, and after logout I should be appear on the login page. This is again a one flow. This is the bottom to top approach. Okay, so very simple trick to understand this is like we have a one initial module, we have a one final module. Final in the sense the end module. After reaching there, we can say like testing of the one flow has been done. So if we are following the process like initial feature to the final feature, that flow will be the top to bottom approach. If we are starting from the final feature, which is the almost end feature, after that we are just performing the logout. From there to if we are landing on the login page, again this is the bottom to top approach. One note for the learners are, I'm not saying like trash or inbox or compose or help is a end module. So if I'm telling like the final module, that means we have decided one flow. In that flow, what will come first, which feature will come first, that will be the initial feature, that will be the initial module. Which feature will come at the end, that will be the final module. After that, logout action only will be performing. So my meaning of saying the end feature or the final feature is based on our actual testing flow. Okay, so this is the meaning of the top to bottom approach and bottom to top approach. Now I'm coming on the topic like stub and drive. So suppose if in the top to bottom approach, I have developed the inbox, but I have not developed the trash. So in that way, if I want to do the testing of the one flow, that is top to bottom approach, how I will be doing the testing for that feature? So in that case, as a tester, I will be stucking somewhere, right? So stub in the sense, if we have this kind of requirement where one module have been developed and second module, which is the final module on which the actual testing of the inbox is dependent, might be covered with the help of a very small code development work. That is stub in the sense we are not developing the actual module. For the testing purpose, we are writing some dummy code which will verify the actual top to bottom flow, and it will tell you like inbox is working fine. So just to verify whether inbox is working properly or not, we are writing some piece of code or dummy code for the trash, and that dummy code will help the functionality of the inbox. That is stub. In the other way, drive in the sense like if we are following the same bottom to top approach for the testing, we have developed the trash feature but we have not developed the inbox, and we want to test the the inbox flow. Like from trash I am just performing the undo operation on the delete messages, and that should be appear in the inbox. So how I will be testing that flow? So again, in that case, as a developer can develop some piece of dummy code that will help to test this bottom to top approach flow. So that comes under the drive. So drive in the sense, if you have a bottom module developed and your top module is not developed, you want to do the kind of testing, some piece of code is required just to help the testers to verify the actual flow of the testing. That is drive. And if we have a top module developed but bottom feature is not developed, we are writing some piece of code just to verify the actual top to bottom flow. That is known as stub. I will just share my screen and I will tell you exactly what is the flow. I hope my screen is visible, guys. So this is the very simple example which I have taken. First is like you can see here, I have taken two approaches, bottom up approach and top down approach. So here I have three features. First login, second home page, third is the user module. So suppose if I want to do the feature testing on the home page. So in the bottom up approach, if I have the home page developed but login page is not developed, how I can do the testing of this feature? So how I can do the testing of this home feature? Because if I am on the home page, after logout I should redirect to the login page. This feature I can't test, but to give the sign off of the home page functionality, I need to tell to developer will be writing some dummy code that will help you to test this flow. So that will not be the complete development of the login page, that will be the dummy code which will help to just to test this flow. That's all. The other flow, that is top down approach. If you have a login page developed and if you want to test this login page, home page also should be developed, because then only after login you will be verifying whether the navigation is correct or not. So until or unless you have this home page, you cannot say like login page is tested very well and I'm going to give the sign off. So just to give the sign off of this feature, this home page also should be developed so that you can do the proper testing of this feature. So in this case also, developer if not develop the home page feature, they can write some dummy piece of code and that will help you to complete your testing process. So this is known as the stub. So drive and stub both always used for the missing modules which is not developed yet, and you want to do the testing of the developed feature. There is some dependency between the developed and not developed feature. So we use this drive and stub term. So actually the definition is already mentioned here. If you want, you can just go through and you can just check actually what I have written here. So I will be sharing this screenshot of this page in my description so that you can get more clarity on it. That's all about today's video. I hope I was very clear on this topic, stub and drive. This is not the common term which we use in the testing, but yeah, as a tester you should know what exactly the meaning of these two terms. Sometime interviewer can ask in the interview these two terms. So if you have a doubt, you can use the comment section for your queries. I will be happy to give you the answer over there. So I hope this was an interesting video for all of you and your time was not wasted. Thank you so much for your valuable time. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye.